going to review the Zhiyun Smooth 4. So first of all, I'm going to get the bugger out of here. There we go. Oh, hang on, I need the tripod. What I want to do today is I want to prove that the Zhiyun Smooth 4 is a good gimbal, but it has a problem working with my phone, which is the Samsung S9 Plus. So if you bear with me for a couple of minutes, I will set it up and I will show you what my problem is. Just bear with me. Obviously this has already been preset, so for the weight, so the balance on this is already been done because I did it a long time ago. Right, now that is set up, balanced and everything. As you can see, it is now on pan, which means it will follow me around, and then if I put it on lock, it will stay exactly where I want it to, no matter what I do. Right. So that's basically the gimbal. The gimbal is perfectly alright, it works perfectly adequate. Right, but the problem we have with this gimbal, which I'm now going to show you, is that if I pair it up on its own software, which I'm doing now, but I don't have to show you how to do that, because obviously you would have already done it yourself and you know the ins and outs of this thing. Right, so now it is paired up. Let me spin this round and show you. You will see that it's paired up with its own software. The problem I have is that when I go into the menu and go into camera and I set it up on motion time elapse, which means that the camera is supposed to go from one point very, very slowly, very smoothly, to another point like I say, very slowly and very smoothly. So if I set it up on time elapse, right, and I press OK, it will ask me to take two pictures, the point of the start and the point of the finish. So let's say, for instance, we have the point of the start over there, and then we have the point of the finish over there. So they're the 2 points. The point of the start, which is over there, and the point of the finish, which is over there. Right, so we OK them and we set everything else is OK, and make sure that it's not in lock, which it's not, and right, so now it's recorded, and it's recorded 5 minutes of film. I've gone into the menu to have a look at them, and this is what I'm saying about this not working. This is the video, right? And this is the video, and that's it. Now you tell me there's no pan, it does not move across, even though it was moving across when it was recording, there is nothing. You know, what I'm trying to say is that it doesn't work. It basically doesn't work. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. It just doesn't work. Now, to prove my point about it not working on the Android, if you bear with me 1 minute, I'm going to set up a iPhone on this and show you it working on the iPhone. So bear with me 1 minute. I'm going to shut this down. Right, so now I've set it up with an iPhone 6. So this is the iPhone 6 that I've set this up with now. So let's go into the camera, into time-elapse, no, motion elapse, sorry. Go into motion elapse. Okay, set my 2 viewpoints up again. So we want one over there. And we want one over there. So there are my 2 viewpoints again. Then we come down and everything else is right. We click next. We want it on the same setting for 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And we shall start again. So this now should work exactly the same as the other one. So the same as the other one, we'll come back to it when it's finished recording. So I'm not going to leave you here for 5 minutes, we'll come back when it's finished recording. Right, so now it's done the recording and I will show you. Whereas with the Samsung it didn't work, we will now look at the iPhone. And as you can see, it did work. It did exactly what it said on the tin. It works. So the problem is that with the Samsung software it doesn't work, but with the iPhone software it works perfectly alright. So basically, after showing you them 2 things, the iPhone and the Samsung, I'm gonna, as a gimbal itself, it works perfect. Really does work perfect. I'll put some footage on after this of where I did a recording with the gimbal, with the Samsung, but with the gimbal, and then without the gimbal with the Samsung just in my hands. I'll put that will follow this in a second, so I'll put that on. But with the software it's not brilliant, but I'll talk about that more at the end of this. So if you just want to watch this, some films made with the gimbal with the Samsung, and then after that I'll give you my honest opinion on this. Thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so now my honest opinion on that on the gimbal. If you have an Android phone of any description, that could be a Samsung or any Android phone, I would not at the moment, at this precise moment, buy the gimbal. That is my honest opinion. There is too many bugs in their software for the gimbal to work to the full of its ability. You cannot do time-lapse. You cannot do vertigo at the moment. You cannot do a lot of things. So in my honest opinion, if I had an Android I wouldn't buy it. If I had an iPhone I would buy it with a drop of an hat. The thing I've found is though, if you do have an Android, if you don't mind buying, or you already have Filmic Pro on your app on your phone, Filmic Pro now is compatible with the gimbal, so you can use all the features with Filmic Pro. Filmic Pro is £11.50 and it's well worth buying. But the thing is, most people say if they're going to pay £130 out for the gimbal, why would they pay another £11.50 for the software? my honest opinion, Filmic Pro software is a lot better. So I have got Filmic Pro on mine. But my honest opinion, if you've got an Android and you want to use the free software, too many bugs. I'm hoping they're going to iron them out, and I'm hoping they keep getting updates. I'm hoping it's all going to get sorted soon, but for an Android, it's not the gimbal for you. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.